Hi guys, this is your fall reading, okay? So I know these have taken a little while, but I finally am getting to them, okay? I want to let you guys know I have plenty of money spray left for your Venus retrograde, okay? Because if you're not dealing with the love situation, it could be finances with Venus in retrograde. It's usually both for me, so I always try to like combat it before it gets here, or just, you know, try to work with the energies. And this is a good way to help myself out, and I've actually shipped off a good bit of these already. So if you are waiting for your order, it should be getting here to you this week. I actually lost the receipt. I had this long receipt with all these tracking numbers and I cannot find it. So I will call, you know, and find out where your package is if you haven't received it by next week. Now, if you're international, that may be a different story depending on, because it has to go through customs and things like that. So if you haven't received it, I'd say within the next week, by the end of next week, then definitely reach out to me and I will call and find out where your package is, okay? But everybody that, even if you ordered more than just the money spray, if you ordered the love spray or the prosperity spray or anything else like that, it's been shipped to you, okay? So enjoy the reading, guys. Thank you so much for your support so far, your likes and your comments, even just your emails encouraging me to keep moving, because it's hard. A lot of readers are taking breaks right now because it's really hard to do love readings during Venus retrograde. So I've decided to try to stick it out. I know it's going to be kind of hard to do these readings consistently throughout this time, but you know, it's only going to last but so long, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. It's just that Venus retrogrades the least out of the the interpersonal planets, like the main planets that affect us. Venus retrogrades the least, so when she does retrograde, you feel it the most. So that's just what's kind of going on right now. So we'll get into the reading. Don't panic if you know you and your partner are separated during this time, or you find yourself withdrawn a little bit from love or your partner. It's actually natural with the energies that are going on right now, okay? So I'll get into the reading. See you guys. Bye. Hello, Taurus. This is going to be your fall reading. I hope you're doing well. All right. For this spread, we'll be going over family, love, and money for the months of September, October, and November. If you would be so kind to please like the video and leave a comment if you enjoy the content. You can also subscribe. Sorry about shaking the camera. You can also subscribe if you enjoyed the reading. Okay, so I'm just trying to get a good shuffle in. We have some cards that come through. That's great. All right, we've got the first card. Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles. It kind of looks like it's in reverse, so I'm going to leave it that way. Then we've got the Ace of Swords. That's in the upright. Tell me what's going on for Taurus this fall, please. For Taurus. Alright, we've got 2 more cards here. We've got Defeat, reverse, and we've got the Seven of Wands in reverse for money. A lot of reverse cards, and I don't even like to be reading reverse cards like that, for sure. It's not my cup of tea, but I'm gonna leave them like that. They come out reverse, they're meant to, because I don't reverse my cards when I shuffle. So they pop out, they flip around, right? So a lot of energy that needs to go forward but isn't going forward right now. All right, 3, 2, 1. It's like a lot of false starts with I mean, this Ace of Pentacles in reverse speaks of a false start for sure. Okay, so we've got the Princess of Swords. We've got the Ten of Cups for family. family is like the only thing right now that I see that doesn't look like it's a big issue for you. If it is, you are speaking your truth and dealing with family accordingly. The Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles has been out in almost everyone's spread, which understandable to this Venus retrograde energy. People are trying to hold on to the relationships. I feel as though Venus retrogrades can be very hard on the feelings area as well as money. So it does seem like, you know, a lot of things are going bad, but it's not really, it's just really clearing out some of these old love habits. So far we have the Seven of Cups. This is the Ace of Wands for family. Someone's expecting a child, or there's someone coming to visit. A new start. It could be also a new start with a family member that you weren't speaking to for a while, but I also feel like there may be a child coming in for someone in the family. And then we have the Five of Cups for finances. Let's see. So it looks like if I was really into business, and I am, right, I would say definitely if you're thinking of starting some type of financial venture, this isn't the time to do it. Okay, I actually don't feel like either of the next 3 months would be the best time to start anything financially new. I do think that you should be making plans, but I feel like if you try, it's either if you try to do something alone without the help of others, it could go south. I feel like there's definitely a failure. The Seven of Pentacles coming up with finances. So over the next 3 months, it's like, let's see. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here? There's 2 sevens. So I feel like there's an energy of wanting to do something without someone, but it's not going to manifest independently. Let's see, 3, 2, 1, 2. Okay, Knight of Swords. Yeah, I feel like there's a hasty, in the Ten of Swords, there's definitely a hasty decision that's made. It's something that's made with lack of direction, or lack of a goal. It's something that I may be done for the sake of just doing something. I feel like with the Five of Cups here, it's definitely something that may lead to disappointment. I feel like either you bite off too much, more than you can chew. It could lead to a loss of a job. That could be something as well. I feel like there is definitely a financial loss though in October. And it from Seven of Wands in reverse. It could be a competitive issue where at work maybe there was something like layoffs going on, and you know you didn't make the cut. That could be something that some of you are dealing with. I apologize if you are. Powering on. Sorry, that was my speaker, guys. Also, it could be a situation where you have the opportunity. I feel like for some of you it's a partnership. Okay, let's see what came out. The Hangman. The Hangman, but it's in reverse. It's something that you're not thinking through. If there is, and here's you guys are the Empress energy. If there's an opportunity to work with someone on a project, I would definitely do that. I would definitely do that. But there's definitely a need to go back to the drawing board and wait for something. Abundance could be yours, but I feel like there's a hasty move here. Either there's a job change that comes too early, or the lack of wanting a partner in a situation and trying to move forward without this person independently, which may lead to a financial loss of some sort in what is this, in November. Why is the Five of Cups here? Why is the Five of Cups here? 3, 2, 1. So we have the Six of Wands. So I feel like it's a situation, especially, okay, and this is the Judgment card. Okay, so there is I feel like there's something that is going to end. It's like this. It doesn't go as planned, but it also doesn't work out for the worst. There's definitely, I feel like, another partner, a person involved. The Lover's card. It could be someone that you have business, you have some reason to work with this person with this Lover's card. I was also seeing the Two of Cups. But if you, like, put it this way, if there's someone that can help you get a job, if there's someone that can help you with a company, if there's someone that you can work with this Lover's card here, I would definitely try to do that. Or if to bypass this energy altogether, you can wait until, I would say even spring for some of you. I'm hearing that's your time of the year. Or wait at least until Venus goes direct. But yeah, too hasty of a decision here. It could lead to the end of a job for some of you, whatever this situation is here. But you come out pretty good with the Six of Wands. You do work it out here in the end, but there is a feeling of disappointment. Maybe you did take a financial loss, and maybe that was more than you wanted to lose, or you didn't really want to lose that job yet, or something like that. Okay, I'm getting a sense of disappointment. But with the Five of Cups, it always means that there are two cups available behind you so that you can move forward in the end. It's like you lose some, but you also win some. Okay, so it's not that terrible. I'm not seeing like, you know, financial ruin here, but I am seeing a too hasty of a decision with finances. The Princess of Swords is here telling you that you may need to gather more information before you make a move, okay? The Ace of Pentacles here speaks of a false start, meaning that something is... It seems like it's going to go well, and, you know, it may be going well in the beginning, but it's a false start, okay? Or basically doing something before its time. The Hangman in reverse would insinuate that as well. Not taking enough time to wait for something to come through, okay? So I know I focused a lot on finances, but I feel like I needed to talk about that first, okay? Again, with family, I'm not seeing a lot of issues with family. Definitely at a very good time, a very good feeling with family for the most part. In October, I also feel like, again, there's a child. It may be a boy for some, but there's a child coming through, maybe a sister or brother of yours or someone. You may find out about it in October, okay? Or maybe they are about to give birth here in October or November, okay? So moving on to love here with the Five of Swords in reverse. Let's see. Why is the Five of Swords here? Let's see what we have here. We have the Knight of Cups. Well, this is the Knight of... Oh, sorry, the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Swords. Okay, so there's definitely a situation where you're coming out of conflict with someone. There is like either talking to someone after not talking to them for a long period of time, like a reconciliation, but it's a slow start. It really is coming to fruition very slowly. I also feel like maybe there was some deep words exchanged in the past, or some type of conflict with the Five of Swords in reverse. So this person is slowly coming back into your life, slowly letting your guard down. Or this could be you doing that as well with someone, Taurus, because this is your earth energy here. With the Four of Pentacles here, I do feel like you two are able to hold out through the relationship. You know, whatever issues that you are experiencing with your lover, you will be able to work it out in October. And I feel like it actually works well for you in November with the Six of Cups here. You will be feeling that nostalgic feeling, or that feeling of love again with this person. Why is the Four of Pentacles here? 3. But there's also a lot of control here, or trying to dominate your partner's feelings, or trying to make them feel a way. Yeah, if you try to control too much in the month of October with your partner, you will experience a lot of anxiety. It will create a lot of issues for you and your partner. It's better to just go with the flow and go with the energy of the Venus retrograde this month, because your partner is going to feel, you're going to feel separation from your partner, especially if you two are coming back after a period of conflict. It's like, it really sucks to make up before a Venus retrograde, because right after you make up, it's like that period of emotional separation again, okay? But it's okay. It's just a delay, but don't try to control or push too much. I'd say, you know, make your feelings known and available to this person, but don't try to control too much. It will just drive you crazy. For some of you, it's a water sign individual. For some of you, it's a person who's attached to another individual. Maybe they're married or you're married. But I feel like the third party situation is not really too much of a factor here. Meaning that this person may be separated or something like that. Or have an ex that they're still holding on to. Okay, so we have the Strength card. Yeah, I feel like throughout the month of November, you will be, yeah, Ace of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. So, yeah, Six of Swords. So, I would say, and very quickly, Yeah. So I would say with... This is interesting. Okay. This is... Okay, I got the cards wrong. Okay, I want to correct myself. This is the Three of Wands in reverse. I thought it was the Seven of Wands because this is the Seven of Wands. So this makes even more sense with the Three of Wands in reverse, which means not waiting for something, which is already clarified. It doesn't change the meaning, but I do want to clarify the cards. I'm still getting to know this deck, guys. I just started using it for the fall readings. So I just wanted to point that out, which even more confirms what I'm saying. Wait, because Three of Wands in reverse means that you're not waiting for your ships to come into you, or you're not waiting for the right time to do something. So that even more confirms this Hangman and reverse and all that. So that doesn't change, but I did want to point that out because I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but they remind me of each other. But yeah, this is the Three of Wands in reverse. Okay, so anyway, but here in November, you guys have all these. Let me show you what you guys have coming out. So you already have the Six of Cups. So that's that nostalgic feeling of, you know, kind of getting that old feeling back, probably before this conflict happened. And then you've got, well, the Lover's card was already there. That was for your work area. But this is the Strength card, which can kind of insinuate, in my opinion, well, this is actually Lust. So I feel like not only there will be a more loving energy, but also a more sexual one. This is Gain. So Nine of Pentacles. I really feel like this is more rewarding love energy for sticking it out here in November. You know, making it work in November, even through this painful energy, because it could be painful to feel that distance from your partner, okay, for some of you. But sticking it out, I feel like, leads to a gain. You also have Ace of Cups, so the rebirth of feelings. Swiftness, so I feel like, again, this is going to happen pretty fast. All right, and then you have the Six of Swords, which is moving past any conflicts or anything like that, which is your Five of Swords energy here. Okay, so I feel like if you stick it out through this Venus retrograde with your partner, I feel like there needs to be a lot of understanding and a lot of letting go of control in October. If you try to control the situation too much or overanalyze things or assert power too much, it may not work out, especially if you have a very strong partner, like a very earth or fiery partner who has a very strong ego of their own, okay? So this one, you have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So you get that for September. So maybe that reconnecting energy. I feel like there needs to be some honesty as well about feelings, some openness. But I don't know where your partner is at on communication, but that needs kind of discussing maybe even why this conflict took place, or if it is still a sore spot, you know, not trying to bring up conflict, but definitely opening up to each other. Okay. Let's see. Give me a nice card here. I'm gonna have to pull because you guys are not gonna let a card out. That's okay. We can pull. That's fine. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Okay, so with the pay attention to the red flags, this could be for some of you with that control situation. I feel like because you do have, this could be the one you have already met the romantic partner you seek. I feel like for some of you, the red flags, it doesn't always have to be that you can't trust this person. It could be that this person is not in the right space or mind to deal with what you have to offer right now. If it is a situation where you feel like a person may be a narcissist, or they're lying to you, or they are dealing with someone and you're unaware, the Princess of Swords also says gather information. Okay, so if you feel like you trust this person, or you feel like you're holding on to someone who doesn't want to be kept, or someone who is dealing with multiple people, you do need to, you know, pay attention to that energy. Like, don't go against your intuition, okay? I don't care what me or any tarot reader says. If you feel like you have a bad feeling about this person, then maybe you do need to turn this Four of Pentacles and reverse it and let this person go. You don't need to hold on to something that isn't for you, because it is going to make Nine of Swords. And it also could mean that just because you let this person go doesn't mean that they're not going to come back eventually. You may need to let them go so that they know that you're serious, okay? Because I do see a reconciliation here, but maybe you two did reconcile too fast here. Maybe there was still some more time that this person needed to take away from you, because they just still don't understand that, you know, they're not treating you the way that you want. And I also feel like with the Seven of Cups, a lot of you are probably scrambling for understanding. Also feeling like your partner may have, you know, left the situation and worried about that. But again, I tell you, Venus retrogrades are here to teach us lessons about love. And there could be a habit that you're exhibiting in your love life that is detrimental to yourself, even if it is holding on to things that aren't good for you, or holding on to things when it's not time, trying to force them to happen, okay? So, there you go. All right, passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. All right, so passion. And look what you guys have at the bottom. What did I talk about? What did I just say? Reconciliation. Ugh, I be messing these cards. I like when they get messy like that. That means we did some investigating. People be talking about my messy cards. That means we did some work, man. Sorry. Anyway, someone from your past is returning to your life. So again, I just don't feel like it's the end of the world. And even if it is, someone new is coming in. There's always, you know, there's always what they say, more fish in the sea or whatever. Unless you're vegan, and then, I don't know, maybe there's another mango out there that suits your needs better. I'll say it like that. It's not everybody eats fish, okay? So, yeah, but I just feel like it's a situation where you're trying to control the outcome too much. Whether it's someone who's taking you for granted, whatever it is, you know, watch that in the month of October. It'll save you a lot of sleepless nights, okay? So, Taurus, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Please let me know in the comments. I would greatly appreciate your feedback. Please be nice. If you don't like me, just go ahead and dislike the video and unsubscribe. That's fine. But if you do like it, I would love to hear from you as well. And I hope I get to read for you guys in the future. I will be posting an October reading, okay? If you'd like to see any other signs, you can always request, okay? Bye, Taurus.